waiting for? You ready? Ready? Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? Baby.
Yo, welcome to What It Do podcast. It's your boy Zell checking in. I know we late. It's a couple games that didn't happen. It's a couple games that went down. But we are here. How you doing? We are here. We are tuning in. There we go. Oh, that works perfect. I don't even know if y'all can hear me. Okay, we got a little boost going on. I'll get it in. Appreciate the join. I know y'all gonna get on me on the Eagles game. I already know that's coming. I already know the Eagle game coming. So you ain't gotta worry about that. I already know. We're gonna talk about the Eagles game. We're definitely gonna talk about it. Happened yesterday. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into the Eagles game. You know. The Giants came out to play. Can't really just can't say they had a bad game. The Giants came out to play. They came to do their thing. Y'all, can y'all hear me? I just want to make sure everybody can hear me. Can everybody hear me? I'm trying something new. Gotta make sure y'all can hear me. Can everybody hear me? Are we good? I just want to make sure we straight. But yeah, Giants came out playing. It was just one of them games. You know, Giants came out and they wanted it more. You know what I mean? They wanted it more. So it was like it was definitely tough to watch because the Eagles played great. I mean, they played their game. It wasn't like it was a straight well, I can't say blowout. But I don't know. Eagles losing to the Broncos put a little I don't know in a step, or if they I don't know if they lost the edge. I ain't gonna say they lost the edge, but they still gonna go deep in the playoffs. So don't just because they lost 2 games or whatever, the Eagles still going to the playoffs. So, you know, deep into the playoffs. Let's say that. Deep into the playoffs. So let's not do that one. But, you know, it was definitely a shocking game. But I think all week was shocking though, because there was a lot of teams. That a lot of underdog teams took it this week. A lot of underdog teams took the wins this week. Just like the Bills, didn't know they was gonna lose like that. So um, yeah, a lot of underdog teams this week. So shout out to the underdog teams. Don't ever sleep on the underdog. You never know what's going on or whatever, and you never know. That's just a game of football. You never know. You never know how what game like which way it's gonna go. You never know. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I appreciate that. Let's press that like button, them heart button. Let's what I'm saying, y'all keeping me going. You know, share the stream and everything. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Y'all keeping me going. You know what I mean? Y'all keeping me going. So I appreciate everybody. Appreciate the likes, y'all. Y'all keeping me going with the likes and the shares. So please keep doing that. Please keep your boy going with it. What's good? What's good? So please keep me going with the shares and the likes. Y'all are helping me out to the fullest. And I appreciate y'all for doing that. With the shares and the likes, bring new people in to the sports page, bring it into the podcast. So we just trying to grow. So share, like, bring in a friend. And I have something coming up. I have something coming up for Christmas. I'm going to announce it real soon. So y'all be ready for that. And that is going to be for my top subscriber, with the likes, with the shares, with the gifts. Something coming. So please follow, like, subscribe, share. Keep me going, please. Keep the podcast going. If you love sports like I do, please keep it going. And I want to give a shout out. We got to put it in the chat. Shout out to T-Pain. Shout out to T-Pain and Good Gaming Energy. It's his energy drink. He sent me a sample. So shout out to T-Pain. Let's tag T-Pain in the chat for showing your boy love and sending out a sample of the Good Gaming Energy drink. This is my favorite one. This is the strawberry. This is my favorite one right now. So shout out to T-Pain for that. So if we could, in the chat at T-Pain, show him some love. Show him some love. Let's see what we should get into first. Let's do NFL first. Let's do NFL first. Since we already was talking about the Eagles and the Giants last night, but let's get into these games for Sunday. Let's get into these games for Sunday. Let's see what we get. Who's Monday? I think it's Lions and the Chiefs. Let's do. Yeah, we got them. We got the Broncos versus the Jets. Broncos versus the Jets. I don't know. It should be a good game. The Jets is definitely stepping up with Fields. You know, Fields doing his thing, trying to step up, trying to. I think Fields is just trying to get to. I think he's just trying to build on that team. Like, he just what this is Field what second team. This is second team, so Fields just trying to feel his way. You know what I mean? So, but the Broncos is also with with Knicks. They trying to win games. They trying to definitely win games. So it's a tough one. Um, but I'm gonna go Broncos on that one. I'm gonna go Broncos. But it's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be definitely a tough game. Um, yeah, they. I mean, uh, um, yeah, it's gonna be a tough one though. But I will go Broncos. I will go Broncos on that one. Next game is Seahawks versus the Jaguars. The Jaguars put on a game against the Chiefs. You hear me? The Jags put on a game against the Chiefs. That game was insane. But that's also coming into a game where you know one team should win it, and that was the Chiefs. And then look what the Jaguars did. And don't get me wrong, it was a great game. It was a hell of a game. All the way down to the last drive. That's how crazy the game was. It came down to that last drive. And and it was and also it was just I don't know, that game was just a crazy insane game. Like it was crazy because like I said, you would think one team should take it, and that's just because I'm not gonna lie, I was going for. I'm like, okay, the Chiefs gonna take it. The Chiefs, you know what I'm saying? They trying to get back on their winning streak a little bit from losing a few games in the beginning. So it was like I'm thinking they trying to start that winning streak, and then the Jazz come in. You know what I mean? And they take it. But that's also, you never know what the underdog gonna do. So, you know, that in itself, that's why I said you never know in football. Cause that's another game. Ooh, who they who they play? Who they play? The Ravens playing the Rams. Uh Henry, I mean, I would go Henry because they gotta rely on Henry because Lamar out. They have to rely on they have to rely on Henry right now to get something done. But it just depends too. It just depends. But I think they would have to rely on Henry because Lamar's out. And let me talk about the Texans game against the Ravens. Let me break that game down. The only reason why the Texans did what they did against the Ravens is because Lamar was out, and they had three injured players, other than Lamar. So let's not get that twisted. The Texans didn't do great. They only did that because Lamar was out, and they had a second string quarterback in. So because if Lamar was there, if Lamar was playing, it was no way that game was gonna be what that game came out to be. So any Texans fans in there, sorry to say, but no, hell no, no. That was because Lamar was out, and it was three. I think what they was missing. I think they was missing Flowers. He was injured, and I think another receiver was down. So No. Texans, because they beating on their chest right now. No, no. That's all. The only reason why y'all had that game the way y'all had it is because Lamar was out. Exactly. Because they need the thing is with the Ravens, right? The thing is with the Ravens. The thing is with the Ravens. They have the team to win the games. They have the team to be they have a great team. Defense, offense, right? You take like I said, even with the Texans game, the reason why the Texans were so good in that game is because Lamar was out. So yes, your defense is gonna look phenomenal. You know what I mean? Your defense is gonna look phenomenal. Your offense is gonna look phenomenal. Even on the defensive side, if Lamar is not in and the offense is not doing what they are supposed to do, the defense folds also. The defense folds also. So with Lamar not being there, they got two other receivers out. The Texans look great. The Texans look like they've been doing that all season. No, no, no. He not. And you got to realize with Derrick Henry, he got comfortable. He's tired of carrying the team by himself. He is tired of carrying the team by himself. He had to do it at Tennessee. So that's why he moved to a team where he doesn't have to do that much work. That's the reason why he went to the Ravens. He don't have to do that much work. He did it at Tennessee. He carried the Tennessee on his back. So so now that he's back at it, now that his no his now that he is down his quarterback and they got to put it on his back, he he might not perform like he used to, but they're gonna have to depend on him a little bit against the Rams because that's who they play this week, and we're gonna get more into the games, but they playing the Rams. If the Ravens don't start off crazy and and score quick, the Ravens is gonna kill them. The Rams is gonna kill them. Point blank period. Even if the Rams start off slow, the Rams in the second half they know how to change the game. Appreciate everybody joining. Appreciate everybody joining. Hey, let's make sure we sharing, make sure we liking the stream. It keeps the podcast going. I appreciate everybody in. If you are not already, the my YouTube is in the link right here. So please give that a follow. But let's make sure we are pressing that like button, sharing the stream. It keeps me going. It keeps me going for y'all. Please. But I do appreciate everybody tuning in. I appreciate everybody joining. But yeah, that's my little take. I had my bad. I'm sorry. I had to talk about that because so many people, oh, the Texans, the Texans, the Texans. I'm like, the Texans ain't been doing that. The Texans ain't been doing that for 5 games. They 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 got lucky because Lamar was hurt. They got lucky. They got real lucky because it wouldn't have been that if Lamar was in. But Um, back to the game. Seahawks versus Jaguars. The Seahawks has been stepping up crazy. Um, but the Jags, they probably gonna be on their high horse. They just beat the Chiefs, so it's gonna be a crazy game. And I'm gonna go for the underdog. I'm gonna go for Jags. I'm gonna say Jags gonna pull that one off. I'm gonna go for the underdog. I'm gonna go for the underdog on that one. Next, we have the Chargers versus the Dolphins. Mm, I'm gonna go for the underdog too. I'm gonna go Chargers. The Chargers been stepping up also. They've been showing out a little bit. They've been making some good moves, good plays, defense stepping up. The Dolphins, I mean, don't get me wrong, they still got a solid good offense. Just lost Hill, but I mean, they still got a lot of good weapons. So, but I mean, I'm kind of rooting for the underdogs. They showing up. They showing up definitely. They showing up. Next is the Rams versus the Ravens. Lamar is not in, y'all. Lamar Jackson is still out. So I'm gonna say Rams. I'm gonna say Rams because Lamar is out. And like I said, with him being out, I just felt like the defense wasn't doing what they were supposed to do against the Texans. You know, and I feel like since he out, they might not keep it going until he come back. I just don't see. I just don't see him. I mean, I just don't see the team just stepping up crazy against the Rams, and the Rams know how to start, and they definitely know how to finish. So if they start off slow, they definitely gonna finish. So I'm gonna go Rams. Next game we have the Cardinals versus the Colts. The coach been showing a lot of improvement. They definitely been the coach has definitely been showing a lot of improvement. It is it's definitely crazy on the coach. The Cardinals also, I man Murray's doing his thing definitely. So Jay, got you. I don't know. I'm gonna go Cardinals though over the Colts. Start two. I mean, Rice. I mean, he can get it. He can get stuff done. Is he? Is he? Is he? Is he one that's going? Is he one that's gonna put it on his back? I don't know. Are you trying? Are you see Henry? I don't. Well, I mean, people. I mean, people gonna hype people up. You know what I mean? That's just part of it. It's just part of it. Henry, I don't know. Yeah, Henry, I don't know, y'all. Like, I'm gonna sit here and say, like, they have to put, they have to put everything on Henry. But like I said, without Lamar being there, he not gonna perform like he's supposed to. Without Lamar being there, he not gonna perform. Like it's not gonna. I mean, he not gonna do what you think he's gonna do. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Yes, I'm just saying. I appreciate the follow. I appreciate the follow. I'm just saying, without Lamar being there, it's gonna be hard for Henry to get started because y'all gotta realize he went from Tennessee to now he went from Tennessee doing everything by himself, putting the team on his back, to going to a team where he doesn't have to do that. He got comfortable where he doesn't have to do that. So now that Lamar is down, you gotta put it on his back, and he's not been performing the way the way he's supposed to, because Lamar gives him that boost. Because if the run game is not there, then Lamar gonna take off. You know what I'm saying? Lamar gonna make the crazy passes to Flowers and to the tight end. Like it's gonna be a Lamar game because Henry not stepping up. So with Lamar being out and now it's on Henry, it ain't gonna. I just feel like it's not until Lamar come back. I don't think Henry is gonna perform the way y'all want him to on y'all card. So yes, I wouldn't start him this week, but that's on y'all. I'm just saying I don't feel like he is definitely I don't feel like he's gonna perform the way y'all want him to. But that's just me. That's just me. I'm not telling y'all that y'all gotta sit him, don't start him. Like I'm just telling y'all how it looks when you think about it. Because when you think about it, he what's the chat about for me in? It it's just everybody want to see who to start. Should they start Henry this week? It's a fantasy, basically it's fantasy. Knicks. Ooh, I would go Knicks. I don't know what's happening. Better matchup. Appreciate the key. Ooh, appreciate everybody. I'm dead weight on this one. Yeah, I mean if because y'all gotta know. So with fantasy, it's like who you start, who you sit, who you bench. You know what I'm saying? You can pick a defense and all that. So everybody asking who to start, basically who to bench. Should I start this person or should I not? And uh ooh 415, you are right about that. Stanford is a better matchup. But ugh, Knicks once Knicks start rolling, it's over. Once the Knicks start rolling, it kind of get into that battle. And Knicks can give you the points too. It's not like he can't. It's not like he won't get you the points, but I mean, appreciate everybody tuning in. I appreciate that. Ooh, you coming with a good one. Ooh, you coming with a good one. Diggs. Hey, Diggs had a great game. Diggs had a great game. I ain't gonna lie. Diggs just had a great game. Mm. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Oof. That's a tough one. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a tough. That's tough. Mm. Hey, and that's the thing. Debo been trying to. Hey, Debo been trying to rock people. You understand me? He been trying to give boys the business. He's trying because he moved. He could, and the only reason why I feel like Debo trying so hard is because he moving from from a different team. So, ooh, Taylor, oh, dang, boy, you got some people on you, boy. Ooh, that's a tough one. Also, you got some people on you. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Oh, yeah. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Oh yeah, with him coming back, he about to act a donkey. He about to act a donkey too. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate that. Let's make sure we pressing that share button. Let's make sure we pressing that like button. You keeping your boy alive here. So please press the share button. If you are already not following, please drop a follow. And if you want to see my clips that I post every week or anything like that, follow the YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube, comment on there. I'm building that up also, so please, and I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Y'all do keep me going, so I appreciate everybody who keeps the live going. But thank you for the heart, me. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, we definitely having a good night. Just getting into these games for the weekend with NFL college. So we can get the weekend. I'm supposed to be doing this in the beginning of the week, but it's hard for me to do it in the beginning of the week. So um but I try to get it in as before the weekend starts. So that's what I'm doing tonight. The game the Eagles played last night. I just talked about them. I'm an Eagles fan, so to see them lose, it was kind of crazy. But I mean, the Giants came out to play. I can't hate on the Giants, so they came out to play. Um, and that's just that. We got to bounce back. That's all we got to do. We got to bounce back. We have to bounce back. So, ooh, hey, but the Cowboys trying to do something. They trying to do something. They look a they look a little better this year. I mean, then y'all, hey, it's all good. And y'all picked up Pickens, so that helped a little bit because he definitely stepped up. Pickens definitely stepped up for Lamb going down. So he definitely picked up for Lamb going down. I don't know if they are. I don't know if they did already. I really don't. Who yet? Who the? Oh, y'all should be good. Y'all play the Panthers this week. Y'all should be straight. Y'all play the Panthers. No, y'all play the Panthers. Y'all good. I mean, the Panthers ain't really got that good of a. They ain't got that good of a record. So they the Panthers gonna hopefully try to win. Ooh, Jordan Love, bad. Let me see. 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 Okay, let's get back to the games. Let's get back to the games. Cowboys versus the Panthers. I'm gonna go Cowboys. The Panthers ain't really. The Panthers ain't really just. I ain't gonna say that. The Cowboys should take that one easy. Patriots versus the Saints. I'm gonna go Patriots. Like I said, with the Saints, Rattler is trying to. He trying to build his team. He's trying to build his team. He's doing a good job, but you know, maybe next year they'll be a little bit more fluent and ready to go. But right now, and the Patriots trying to step up. I mean, they trying to step up. They have a new quarterback, so they trying to find a rhythm. So you know what? I'm gonna go Saints. They the underdog. I'm gonna go Saints. I'm gonna say Saints should pull it off. They should, but I don't know. I ain't don't chop my head off if it don't happen. I'm just speaking what I think. Browns versus the Steelers. This is my only thing. The Browns defense is killing anybody top tier right now. I'm talking about top tier quarterbacks, top tier offenses. The Browns defense is stepping up crazy. They stepping up crazy. So with that being said, the Steelers still should pull it off, but it's definitely gonna be a close game against the Browns and the Steelers because the Browns defense have been making these games close. Close, close, close. The Steelers should still pull it off, but like I said, with the Browns defense, they've been making it close. Appreciate the roses. Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that is tuning in. I appreciate all the love. Appreciate it. The Titans versus the Raiders. The Raiders are trying. They offense is definitely trying to build crazy. They trying to work in the run game. Um they trying to work in Smith a little bit more with everything. So I'm gonna go Raiders over the Titans. I'm gonna go Raiders. Oh, I appreciate the love. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. I appreciate everybody who showed love for stopping by, for dropping a heart at me, for sharing the page, for following the YouTube channel. I appreciate everything y'all do. I really do. Y'all are keeping me going. I'm telling y'all. Y'all are keeping me going. So I'm gonna go Raiders on that one. I'm gonna go Raiders. The YouTube is right here. If you can see it, it's the What It Do podcast. It's gonna be PC, but it's youtube.com/ at What It Do PC. Let me see if I can move that. There we go. I don't know if y'all can see that. Bad. Next game, we had the 49ers versus the Buccaneers. The 49ers is not playing like they normally play. Normally I can say, 49ers all day, they gonna win it. They've been winning games, but it's like it's been close. It's been very, very close. Um I don't know. I want to say the Buccaneers though. I really do. I want to say the Buccaneers on that one against the 49ers. Yeah, I'm gonna go Buccaneers on that one. Yeah, I'm gonna go Buccaneers on that one. That is just next. We have the Bengals versus the Packers. I'm gonna say Packers. The Packers are trying to get back in. The Packers trying to get back into rhythm. I know. Once they get in, once we get to the Packers, gonna go to the playoffs, y'all. They gonna go to the playoffs. I don't know how far, but they're gonna go. They're gonna go to the playoffs. If everybody stay healthy, they go into the playoffs. Bet. I appreciate you, sis. Once I get off, I'm subscribed back to yours. Oh, well, I can't do anything just yet. I have to get to 50 subscribers on there, and then I can start going live on there. So that's what I'm trying to do, trying to build that page up right now. So once I build that page up, then I'm gonna start going. I'm gonna start going live on both. But right now, I'm just trying to build that page up to get people to go in. So once I get to 50 and start going live, I can have both going. That's the goal right now. Next game, we had the Lions versus the Chiefs. The way the Chiefs played last week, I'm gonna go Lions because the Lions defense is definitely gonna come out crazy. The offense gonna come out crazy, and I don't know. Maybe the Chiefs. I mean the Chiefs out. Maybe the Chiefs gonna start waking up once they get a little bit closer to the playoffs. But right now, not seeing a whole lot. And like I said, I think the defenses have figured out how to stop Mahomes because he's not getting out of pocket a lot, and if he is, he's overthrowing receivers. But I mean, mm, he still makes great plays. Don't get me wrong. Mahomes still makes great plays. But I just think they figured out how to stop the great plays. You know what I mean? Like I think they figured out, okay, if he rush out to the left or to rush out to the right, we know he either gonna take off or he gonna run. If he step up in the pocket, we should already be there to take him, and that's just what the defense has been doing. So a lot of teams that he used to just demolish, they are figuring out ways to beat them. So, and with the Lions defense, they come out fast anyway. So I'm gonna go Lions on that one. Bills versus the Falcons. The Bills. I'm definitely gonna go Bills. They definitely took a loss, so now they definitely going to be hungry for a win after taking that loss. So I'm definitely gonna take the Bills over the Falcons. Bears versus Commanders. I am going to go Commanders. I'm going to go Commanders. I'm going to go Commanders. Now let's get into these college games. Let's get into the college games for this weekend. We got to do, and I'm going to do that in a minute. Okay. Let's get into these college games. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I appreciate that. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Okay, college week 7. We have Alabama versus Mizzou. We have Alabama versus Mizzou. I'm gonna say Alabama. No, I'm gonna say Mizzou. I like Mizzou. If they figure out how to beat Alabama, it has to be the defense on Mizzou to step up against Alabama to take that dub. It's gonna have to be on the defense against Alabama. If Mizzou want to win, it's gonna have to be the defense to step up. But I'm gonna go Mizzou. I'm gonna go the underdog on that one. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I appreciate everybody. Next we have Pittsburgh versus Florida State. I'm gonna go Florida State. They've been rocking. They've been doing their thing. So I'm gonna go Florida State over Pittsburgh. Yeah. I'm gonna go Florida State over that way. Washington State versus Ole Miss. I'm going to go Ole Miss over Washington State. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been watching Ole Miss what is it? What's it called? On YouTube. I've been watching that like they every week or whatever. And it's kinda, you know, it's like watching Hard Knocks or whatever, but it's for Ole Miss. I forgot what it's called. Is it still Hard Knocks? But college? It might be. But I've been watching that, and then so it's kind of been making me like it's been kind of making me follow Ole Miss a little bit. So I'm gonna say Ole Miss over Washington State. I'm gonna say Ole Miss over Washington State. Next we got Ohio State versus Illinois. I'm gonna go Ohio. They number one right now. Um, they number one, and it's kind of, Ohio been doing their thing. Like, so you can't take away from what Ohio do. What we got next? We got NC State versus Notre Dame. I'm gonna go Notre Dame. They've been stepping up. I don't know. It's a lot of, but see, Notre Dame ain't been. They haven't. No, because they had an undefeated season when they first got the coach, the new head coach that they have now. I think they went undefeated. Yeah, I think they went undefeated. So I think Notre Dame just haven't finished yet. They get to where they need to, but I think they just haven't finished. They have a team. They have a squad. So I'm not gonna say that they don't. And then, like I said, with them getting that new coach in years ago, I think it was like 2 years ago. They went undefeated. I think they shocked everybody. Went undefeated. I think they just didn't finish. I think they lost. Um, I think they lost to Ohio State, if I'm not mistaken. I think they did. Yeah, but NC State versus Notre Dame. I'm gonna go Notre Dame. Um, Virginia Tech versus Georgia Tech. I'm gonna go Virginia Tech over that. I'm gonna go Virginia Tech over Georgia. The game that everybody is going to be talking about tomorrow. This is the game that everybody's going to be talking about tomorrow. Oklahoma versus Texas. This is the game everybody's going to be tuning in for tomorrow. Y'all already know where I'm going with it. It's hook 'em all day. We need to take the dub. We need to take the dub. That is going to be a game. That is going to be the game. Everybody's already talking about it. Everybody's posting about it. That is the game. Oklahoma versus Texas. That is the game. That is the game. Next, we have Indiana versus Oregon. Y'all already know I'm going Oregon. Oregon Ducks all day. And Oregon should be 2 or 3. I think they rank 2 or 3. But Oregon definitely all day long. All day long. Next we have Arkansas versus Tennessee. I'm going to go Tennessee. Tennessee. Next we have Florida versus Texas A&M. I'm going to go Texas A&M over Florida. Now Florida defense is going to come out ripping and running. Florida defense is going to come out ripping and running. But if the Texas A&M do what they did last week, should be a done deal. Should be a done deal. Should be a done deal on Florida. Because Texas A&M was down last week and they came back. They weren't down by much, but they were down. But they showed out at the end of it. Next we have Iowa State versus Colorado. The thing about Colorado, y'all. Thing about Colorado. They start great. They start great. They battle hard. Trust me, they battle hard. It's just the finishing product when it comes to Colorado. Some games they finish, some games they don't. And that's the only thing that keeps. That's the only thing. Like against TCU, it was definitely a battle. It was definitely a battle, but penalties killed them. Penalties killed Colorado. Then Hoover just started bombing them, going crazy from TCU. He just started letting them rip. So it was just kind of hard for Colorado to bounce back. But um, I'm going to go Colorado. I'm gonna go Colorado. It should, yeah. I'm gonna go Colorado. I'm gonna go for the underdog. If they lose, I mean, hey, they lose. But I'm gonna go Colorado. Next, we have Kansas versus Texas Tech. I'm gonna go Texas Tech. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate everybody tuning in. If you are tuning in, please press that like button. Please press that share button. Please, if you are already not, press that follow button. I appreciate everybody who's tuning in, though. Next, we have Michigan versus USC. What bad? Michigan versus USC. I'm gonna go Michigan. Next game, we have Georgia versus Auburn. Hey, I'm gonna go Georgia. Georgia. Auburn might start off. Oregon. I mean, ooh. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I appreciate that. Who they play? Trying to give you a good one, cause trying to give you a good pick. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I appreciate that. Where was it? I'm gonna get back to you. I haven't. I'm gonna get back to you on that one. Give me 1 minute, Daniels. Give me 1 minute. I will get back to you on it. Where was I? Georgia versus Auburn. I'm gonna go Georgia. South Carolina versus LSU. I'm going to go LSU. It's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a good game. But LSU should take that one. BYU versus Arizona. I'm gonna go BYU. Arizona State versus Utah. I'm gonna go Arizona. I'm gonna go Arizona State. Yeah, LSU should take that game. They should take that game for sure. They definitely should take that game. I didn't do my picks. I didn't do, yeah, they should definitely take that game. It's good. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of good games this weekend. Um, Definitely a lot of good games this weekend. I'm Daniel. I'm leaning towards Laporta, just because they playing the Ravens, and that Ravens defense did not step up like you like I thought they would. So that's the only reason why I say that, because with Lamar being out, it's not just the offense, it's also the defense. They didn't step up the way I thought they would against the Texans. So I don't see them doing that again. I don't see the offense or the defense for the Ravens doing anything until Lamar back. That's just me though. That's definitely just me. You too, bro. You too. You have a good one. Okay. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Any trade, or well, appreciate everybody tuning in. If you're not already, please drop a follow. If you already not follow me, let's share the podcast. Let's like the podcast. If you want to see clips that I post every week, or every no, I'm gonna say every week, every clips of games that I try to keep up and post. Follow me on the YouTube. It's youtube.com/at what it do pod PC. Please subscribe to that. Like, comment. Trying to build up to the 50 so I can go live on there also. Now I'm gonna get into the HBCUs games of this week. My HBCU games of this week. Oh, they didn't do it. Boom. Now we're gonna get into the HBCU games of this week. Let's see what we get. Let's see. Hold on. We have Westgate versus Arkansas Pine. Westgate versus Arkansas Pine. Next, we have Mississippi Valley State versus Alabama A&M. Y'all make sure y'all checking these BCU games out. Make sure y'all are checking them out. These HBCUs, they do fight for a ring. They fight for nationals. Also, they also, you know, they also are fighting for something. So it's not just the big schools and that we look forward to. You know, we also have to look out for our HBCUs because they also grind, they also put in the work, they also want to win that ring just like any other school. So please show the HBCU teams love by just watching, just giving them a look, watching the highlight. You know what I mean? Anything to help them out. Like I said, we have Westgate versus Arkansas Pine, Mississippi Valley State versus Alabama A&M, Lincoln versus Alcorn State, Alabama State versus Jackson State, Tennessee State versus South Mizzou State, Southern versus Grambling, South Carolina versus North Carolina A&T, North Carolina Central versus Florida A&M, Campbell versus Hampton. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate everybody tuning in. If you're tuning in, please press that share button. Please press that like button. Ooh, definitely Pickens. Because Pickens definitely been stepping up because Lamb is down. So definitely Pickens. Appreciate the hearts. Appreciate the hearts. Appreciate that. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I do appreciate that. Ooh. You set them down for just this week? Ooh. Oh, that's a tough one because that's a tough one. But I mean, since Hill is down, that is true. That is true. That is true, Charles. I mean, that was a good sit then. I mean, because that is true. That is true. Ooh. Ooh. I would go. Yee, God. Ooh. Man. I'll go Kendrick. I'll go Kendrick on that. Uh, Yeah, I'll go Kendrick on that one. Appreciate the follow, Charles. I appreciate that. Appreciate the likes as well. I appreciate that. Let me. Uh, okay, boom, we got that. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That is all my HBCU games this week. Oh, Southern State versus Delaware State. Definitely going Delaware. That is Jackson from the Eagle school. He been kind of showing out or whatever. So I'm gonna definitely go with Delaware on that one. Um, yeah, but make sure we showing HBCU some love, y'all. Go just by watching their clips, it's showing them love. Just by tuning into their games, just like you would any other football game, it's showing them love. So please show the HBCU teams love because they also are fighting for that ring. They are also fighting for a national championship, for a SWAC championship. Much I say SWAC championship, but they are fighting for something. They are fighting for that bragging right. Trust me. Y'all, I want to also again give a shout out to, please comment at the bottom, tag T-Pain for his good game energy drink. He sent your boy some. This is my favorite one. This is the strawberry. So please, hashtag T-Pain, showing your boy love on the energy drinks. Good game energy. Tag your boy. Hashtag him. Add him. Tag him. He showed your boy some love. So definitely want to shout out to T-Pain for that one. Definitely want to shout your boy out for that one. Ooh, damn. Trading. Trading is insane. But I'm saying, why trade Cook? I mean, I feel like Cook got a better chance than Swift because the Bills is coming back from a loss. The Bills is coming back from a loss. So I would think the Bills would give you a better. I feel like he will give you your points for sure. Oh, ooh. But I mean, I think so because look who you brought to the table. Look who you brought to the table. I'm thinking you trading for. I'm thinking. I'm thinking you trading for. You know, some lamos. You didn't brought some damn. You didn't put some damn people on the. You didn't put some damn people on your squad. I mean, I would trade for that all day long. Sheesh. I'm thinking you just trading. just because shit, you done brought some people. Yeah, I'll trade for that. I'll trade for that. I'll take back what I said. Ooh, I'll go Williams. I'll go Williams. Appreciate the follow. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I appreciate everybody who tuned in tonight. I really do appreciate everybody. And also, if you have not subscribed to me, I am building up my YouTube channel. So it's youtube.com/whatitdopc. Please go subscribe to that. Please. If y'all want to see my clips that I do every week, please subscribe. I'm trying to get it up to a 50 ball. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get to a 50 ball so I can record on here and record on YouTube as well. But I'm trying to build that page up also. I might do that. Yeah, I would do that. I would do that. Yeah. I'll go ahead and do that trade. Who you brought to the table, I'll go ahead and just go ahead and do that trade. I would definitely do that trade. I ain't even gonna hold you back on that one. I ain't even gonna hold you back on that one. Yeah, I ain't even gonna hold you back on that one. That's a trade right there. That is a trade right there. I had this. I had this one earlier. Somebody also asked about Mason earlier. I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a tough one, bro. That's a tough one. Mm. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I do appreciate that. I will go Knicks. I will go Knicks. I think Knicks is gonna give you. See, my bad. I would think I will because don't get me wrong. Williams is gonna give you. Williams is gonna give you your points. They are playing the Commanders, so he's gonna give you your points. But I feel like Knicks is gonna give you more more of your points because they playing the Jets. And don't get me wrong, the Jets is good. They trying to build around Fields and they're trying to do their thing. But I think with with the Broncos, I think with the Broncos they're going to do a little bit more to take a win. So I will go. I would go Knicks, just you know what I'm saying, on that one over Williams because though it's still the Commanders. It's still the Commanders. It's still the Commanders at the end of the day. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I do appreciate that. Let's make y'all. Let's press that like button, press that share button, and if you are not following me, press that follow button. And if you want to see more of my clips, I'm trying to build my YouTube. Please give the YouTube channel a follow. It is youtube.com/whatitdopc. Please subscribe to that. Ah man. The thing with me, will Flacco get it done? Yes, he's a veteran quarterback and all that. Yes, bullshit. But will he get it done? I have no idea. That's the only thing. Will Flacco get it done? Appreciate everybody tuning in. Yeah, that's the only thing about it. That's the only thing about it. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. We are talking sports tonight, y'all. We are talking sports. Right now, I got a couple people asking about trades. Ooh. I mean, Diggs is starting to wake up though. Diggs is starting to wake up. I don't think I think Rice will get more warmed up towards playoffs. But that's just me. Uh, Diggs has always come through. Um, Diggs has always. I mean, Diggs should get you some points. Who they playing? Who they playing? They are playing the Saints. So he should get you the points. Diggs should definitely get you the points because they are playing the Saints. So with that being said, the Saints is trying to build that defense is there. Oh, easy for yes. Rice, yeah. Don't sleep on Rice though. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. I feel like Rice is going to start once that playoffs hit, then it's like don't sleep on Rice. Because Rice is good. Rice is great. Rice is definitely a game changer. But I'm saying I know Diggs should get you your points because they playing the Saints. So he should get the points in because they should be looking to Diggs more on the offense against that defense because the Saints defense do give up yards. The Saints defense do give up yards. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely a good match. Definitely good match together. Definitely. Well, but we know that. We know that. But the only thing about that for me is the only thing about that for me is um the Lions defense. Because the Lions defense is gonna come out crazy. They're gonna come out flying to that ball. They're gonna come out um they're gonna be ready to rumble. I ain't gonna lie to you. D over Debo? Whoo. Mm, the only thing with Debo is he take a minute to get started. Oh. Mm, what? Okay, in a minute. Okay, go. Um. Oh, Rice is definitely better than Diggs. I'm not. Yeah, yeah. Rice is definitely better than Diggs. I think full season would Diggs do better. No, full season no. Rice would definitely do better than Diggs for the whole season. Yeah, yeah. I know. Yeah, he in practice, but once Rice get back in that motion, is I mean, he definitely gonna do his thing. Yeah, he definitely got to find his groove. Definitely that. Okay, okay, I see you. 40-14. Definitely. See, I mean, that's the yeah. The, ooh, shit. Yeah, man, that fantasy is it's fantasy something different. Ooh, shit. Yeah, this fantasy is. But I'm saying this year is hard. This I feel like this year harder than it was last year because the the just with everybody moving around and trying to figure out what they, you know what I'm saying, what teams fit them. Because it was a lot of trades. It was a lot of good trades. It was a lot of bad trades. So, and then a lot of people that did great last year, you try to pick them up and shit, they was already gone. It was already gone. So it was, you know what I'm saying, it was kind of hard to really just pick. And then, like I said, with people trading this year, you want to pick that person, but they not like a lot of people wanted Lamb. Then Lamb got hurt. A lot of people had Lamar. He got hurt. Flowers hurt. So it's like the injury starting early. The injuries are starting early, so it's making it hard for these games. And then uh, um, a, a lot of people that you wouldn't think would step up is stepping up and making great points for the fantasy. And then but there might be that one game that they did good, and then next game they shoot you in the foot. So that's just the thing on that. That's just it on that one. Appreciate everybody joining in. I appreciate it. Trying to help y'all as much as I can, y'all. I'm trying to, but it's definitely. I know it's definitely a lot of. I just know it's hard right now to really choose because some you want to start them, then you don't. Uh, then you also got to think about shoot who they playing really, the defense. Um, if they if they gonna produce what you think they should, and then it'd be hard to get the points if they don't. It's just this year is just up in the air for real. Ooh, ooh, dang, cause dang, dang, ooh, man, that's a tough one. J Mad, J Mad, that's a tough one. Um, because they are playing the Patriots though. He can go off crazy. He can go off crazy. Jose, appreciate it. Uh, mm, I will go Waller. I'll go Waller, and then let me write back. Damn, did that shit wrong. Yeah, I'll go Waller. Better bet. better. You welcome. You welcome, bro. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I do appreciate that. Y'all, if y'all tuning in, please press that like button. Please drop me a heart me. Please share. Please, if you are already not following me, drop a follow. Y'all are helping me, keeping me going with the stream, with this podcast. I'm trying to do it for y'all. Trying to keep it going for y'all. Appreciate everybody tuning in, dropping in. Appreciate it. We are getting up there. I appreciate everybody tuning in, man. I do appreciate it. ESPE. Oh man, we got another digs. We got another dig. Dig. Man. I mean, I mean, with Diggs is. I mean, with Diggs is. I mean, he. That's the only thing he should. He should do what he's supposed to do. He should. They playing the Saints. He can. He can definitely get the points. He can definitely get the points because the Saints do give up. The Saints do give up a lot of yards. So I would say Diggs. I would say Diggs. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I really do appreciate it. If you are not following me, please hit that follow button. Please drop a heart me, a like, share the stream, keep the podcast going. Appreciate everybody who showed love to it. I am doing this for y'all. Y'all gotta keep me going. Y'all have to keep me going. And if you are not, I'm trying to get my YouTube up to 50 subscribers. So please follow me on youtube.com/ at what it do PC. Appreciate y'all. Please. Trying to get it up to a 50 ball. So I can go live on here and I can go live over there. And I drop clips every week. I drop clips over there every week. So please show love to that. See going on. My bad, y'all. Keep it like that. It work. Every. Whoop. Mm. Y'all have some. I mean, the for y'all the trade or the start or the bench is crazy because y'all got some good people. It's not like y'all don't. Y'all definitely have some good people. It's just I get where y'all coming from with it too. It's just the points. Will they get? Will they get the points? But it's also looking into who they play. That's the crazy too. That's the crazy thing about it too. You got to see who they playing and everything like that. Also, also got to look into that. That's the that be that be the biggest win. Right? That be the biggest thing right there. Any kind. I mean, like I said, this year kind of hard because a lot of people didn't trade trade from the team that they was at already. So you would pick Diggs or you would pick Debo because they was gonna do it, and it's kind of hard because so many people traded teams. So many people traded teams. So I definitely get it on that. But I mean, like I said, a lot of people who coming in on who who should I trade? Y'all have some good lineups. Y'all have good lineups. It's not like y'all don't. I'm not gonna say y'all don't have good lineups because y'all definitely do. Y'all definitely have some good lineups. Y'all definitely do. Definitely do. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate it. Any y'all in, I want to give, like I said, one more shout out. Please, in the comments, hashtag r at T Pain for hooking your boy up with good game energy. This is the strawberry flavor right here. Sent your boy a box. That's in the comments. Shout out T Pain for sending your boy the energy drinks you ever needed for the late night gaming or streaming or at work. This is the go to right here. T Pain energy drink. Shout out to him. Good gaming for sending your boy a box of it. This, like I said, this is my favorite one right here, the strawberry. So, in the comments, shout out to T Pain. Tag him, add him, show him love. Like I said, if y'all need it for late night streaming, early morning going to work, it's definitely a boost. Definitely give you a good boost. appreciate everybody tuning in, man. We definitely getting the people in. I appreciate it. Any trade questions? Any trade questions? Any bench? Let me know. Let me know. I'm gonna be on for a little bit more, and then your boy is gonna be out. Any questions on the games? Because we got some good matchups this weekend, also, y'all. We also got some good matchups in college, NFL. Definitely some good matchup games. But y'all, we gonna call it. I appreciate everybody tuning in to the What It Do podcast. We had a great night. I appreciate everybody who shared the stream, who liked the stream, who heart the stream, who gave it a follow, who followed the YouTube. Everybody who showed love, everybody for just tuning in tonight. Y'all know that I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. I do this for y'all because I love to talk sports. That is what your boy loves to do. I'm a sports head, so anything sports, I'm going to talk about it. Right now it's football season, so I'm busting out all great games. I'm busting out college football, NFL, HBCUs. I'm trying to throw I'm trying to throw other sports in there, but I get this is where I get most of the action at with the trade, with the fantasy, and everything like that. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I appreciate everybody, like I said, for the likes, for the heart means, for the shares, for following me if on here and on YouTube. I just thank everybody. And like that, I hope everybody enjoy the rest of the night, the morning now, and enjoy your Saturday. Your boy will be, I will try to be on Monday after the game so we can talk about it, so I can break games down and everything like that. So Monday or Tuesday is what I'm pushing for. Monday or Tuesday is what I'm pushing for. And like I said, if you are not following me, drop a follow. If you not following me on YouTube, please follow me on YouTube. I'm trying to get it up to 50 so I can record on here and I can record on YouTube. And the YouTube is youtube.com/at what it do PC, short for podcast. So your boy is out for tonight. Hope everybody have a blessed Saturday. Peace.
Do baby, do baby, do baby, do baby, do baby.